guys, welcome back and happy holidays. And I just want to say welcome to part 2. First and foremost, if you are new here, welcome. Please like, comment, and share. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell down below. And if you have been here, hey girl, hey. Like I said, y'all, we're going to jump straight into this video. We're going to be talking about how to properly blow dry your hair. And this is more based on silk press. You can still use the same method when you are blow drying for other services, but we're just focusing on silk pressing and how to get that proper silk press and volume, shine, whatever you want to look for a silk press. Let's work on part 2. And I know we stopped on product knowledge with shampoos and conditioners, so I do want to touch base on that just because we have a little bit more to talk about in this video and it's very important. So I'm going to go back to the product knowledge that we were stuck on, and we're going to talk about the shampoo and the conditioner. So what I was talking about was the different types of shampoos. Like I said, there's regular shampoos, everyday shampoos, clarifying, anti-breakage, purifying, dry, moisture, volume, and I did miss a couple of them. So I had repair, color treated, curly. There is so many different shampoos out there, guys. It is very important to know what shampoo fits for your hair, because if your hair is already good, strengthened, repaired, and everything good with the moisture, and you go in and put over repair shampoo and use it every single time you wash your hair, you're giving your hair too much of a repairment. It's already done. So what the problem creates is it starts to shed because it's giving too much protein, or this shampoo is not fitted for the service that is needed. Like, for example, if you use curly shampoo for a silk press, the shampoo is going to give you more of a type of curl that it's looking for, coats the hair a certain way, gives the hair more oil that is needed. And when you go and silk press your hair with curly shampoo, your hair is going to be weighed down because that product and that shampoo has more oil than anything, less than having heat protective or, a certain kind of shampoo to keep the hair strands coated in order to get that perfect silk press. So you always want to make sure what shampooing you are applying to your head and what goes. And it also depends on the type of conditioner that you're using. And this will be the next step in the product knowledge that we will be talking about, is the conditioning. What is the different types of conditioners? So you do have the rinse out conditioners, meaning that conditioner has to be rinsed out with warm to cold water. I prefer cold water just because I want that conditioner to be fully out of the head, because if it is left, it can create itchiness, flakiness. Sometimes it can create a little bit more of a problem for my guys or girlies that do have sensitive scalp. So it does create some things going on, but you want to be aware of rinsing out that conditioner completely. Another conditioner is the deep conditioners, and then we also have the leave-in conditioners. So you want to make sure what type of conditioner that you're looking for. It goes the same way with shampoos. The different kinds of conditioners that's out there, you got the oily conditioners, the normal conditioners, dry conditioners, that's for like dry hair. You got the fine conditioners, the thicker conditioners. You got my girlies that got straight to wavy or curly conditioners. So there's different kinds of conditioners for the type of density of your hair. And then you also have color treated conditioner or bleaching conditioner. Those two both ties in, but there's different kind of conditioners to help with whatever you're doing. So that is the product knowledge for the day, and I will be dropping down below what are good conditioners and good shampoos for all the different ones that I named. And let's move on to this blow drying process. So you guys have seen in the video, if you have been watching this whole time, is the way how I am detangling and blow drying her head. I've already applied the products that was needed for her hair. I'm using lighter products for her hair because I don't want to weigh her hair down. But this is the steps that we're going to talk about. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you detangle your sections as you go. I typically detangle during each section, or I'll just detangle all of my sections and then I'll put a plastic cap on top. This time I didn't put a plastic cap on top. But if you're dealing with a client that struggles with low porosity or any other kind of porosities that deals with the cuticle being closed and just being a little bit stubborn, you do want to apply that plastic cap to their head to keep the moisture trapped in until you get to that part to blow dry, so it won't dry their hair out all the way while you are blow drying. It is a super cool trick to use when you are dealing with your hair or anyone else's hair to help trap back in that moisture so it's not completely dried out. Another cool trick I want to give you guys is if you have a hooded dryer at home, or if you're like another hairstylist that's learning how to do hair, comb your client's hair out all the way, put it in plaits, like 4 to 6 braids. Make sure it's combed completely. Make sure you have all your products in, and then stick them under the dryer for a good 30 minutes on high heat, and then take them out. Now this is if you have 2 people at one time, or that client's hair just, super thick and you just want to blow dry their hair a little bit faster, but you want that scalp to be stretched out and completely dried. So that is another tip on how to get that hair blow dried out the correct way without you creating any problems or heat damage. So that is a really cool trick that we like to use in the shop. So if you're ever at the shop for a very long time, you've been under the dryer for a very long time, that's typically what we're doing. We're just stretching out your hair to make sure that it is a little bit easier and the silk pressing process will be a little bit faster. Now, as you guys can see, I am working my way through her head, but I am starting at the ends, mid shaft, and then to the scalp. So the reason why I explain that to you guys is because it is very important not to break off that hair. You got to remember that the hair is completely wet. So when you going in blow drying, you want to make sure you comb that hair out the same way you comb your hair with a regular comb. Now, depending on what you are using, you can use a nozzle or you can use the comb. I typically use both, or you can use a brush, a paddle brush, a round brush, a detangling brush, any kind of brush that you can think of. You can use that. Since her hair is pretty long, I use my comb nozzle, but I do want to explain to you guys that when you guys are blow drying, make sure that you are using warm to cool heat first to stretch the hair out, and then work your way to using that high heat. Now, I know that I have been talking in the beginning of this video, but I do have a second video for you guys to see the different textures. My first client's texture was a little bit thicker. Now this client's texture is a little bit in the medium / finer. Only reason why I have 2 different clients in this video to show you guys the difference. First client, I use more of warm heat first, then high heat. And in this client, I will be using cool heat, then high heat. It's just a little bit different. When you're dealing with different kinds of textures, everybody's hair is different. So just keep that in mind. Don't work harder, work smarter. So I'm going to break this video down a little bit more detailed out for you guys. I gave you guys all the little quick tips to learn. Now let's really focus on this video. And in the end of this video, you will see that I straighten and curl her hair, but you don't see the final result because there is no video for that. I kind of didn't record for that part, but I do apologize. I just want to focus more on the blow drying process. That's all. And then we'll work on the part 3 in the next actual video of us actually firing a client's hair. So As you can see, I already put in her products. I am just going in, detangling her hair from the ends to the mid shaft to the scalp, taking my time, and I have it in 4 different sections. Sometimes I break it up into 2 sections in one, just to make sure I'm not making my client any type of uncomfort. I just want to make sure that they're comfortable during their service, and I don't want to rip off any hairs. Some clients can be a little bit tender-headed, so just be careful of doing those things. Now, in this video, it looks like I'm going super fast, but honestly, guys, I'm literally just stretching her hair out with the cool heat. And I also will be using the paddle brush so you guys can see the difference versus me just using the comb. So this will also help out with me just making sure I'm getting all the hairs, gripping it a certain kind of way. And as you can see, it's already look like it's been stretched out. And then all I do is go back in with my comb and I just stretch everything out. So I kind of like use the paddle brush as my guide, stretching out those ends, getting those curls a little bit cooler, and then I just work my way in. So I know it sounds a little bit confusing, y'all, but I promise you, like, it will make sense once you guys start to realize how to do it. You just want to work a little bit smarter, okay? And also, I do want to let you guys know, you cannot get heat damage with the blow dryer unless you do it the proper way and you're not directly leaving that blow dryer on your hair. You have to move that blow dryer the same way you are moving your comb, brush, nozzle. You cannot just sit the blow dryer on your head. That is where you become heat damage or you're burning your hair. Please make sure when you do blow dry your hair that you are moving in rotation, that you are having so much moving from the left to the right, to the middle, up, down, however you want to blow dry your hair. Always have movement. Never sit steady. The reason why I say that is because you will burn your hair. So that needs to be in all captions. Burnt hair is created by sitting that blow dryer directly on the hair, and it is just literally melting your hair. So that what you see I am doing, I'm just doing is moving and rotating her hair around. And I take my time when I start off first by stretching the hair out with warm to cool, and work my way in between the mid shaft to the ends. I don't even touch the scalp yet because all I'm doing is just stretching out those 2 things. And then once I get on the scalp, guys, please make sure you use warm to cool heat, because when that hair is trying to dry with the blow dryer, you will burn your client. Now, the reason why I said it is because you're not supposed to be burning yourself. Just know that it's a big no-no. If you do use the high heat after you're done with the warm to coolness, that's okay. But you want to start off with warm to coolness because you are just trying to stretch those roots out. And you don't want to use high heat by stretching those roots out because it will have an aftermath. Also, guys, you want to be careful when you're using oils or any grease when blow drying, because sometimes it can burn you or it can burn the other person that you're doing. So do the oil afterwards just to be on the safe side, because like I said, it will burn you. And I don't want you guys going through the struggle. But I would also be involving in a little bit more of my girlies with more thicker texture. Just for this video, I will be doing more of the longer girls that have longer hair, because I know sometimes when you're blow drying, it can just be a pain in the butt. And I want to help you guys max out the time and make it a little bit easy for y'all. So if I miss anything in this video, please let me know down below. Please ask questions. I will be doing more videos so we can have like little episodes of us talking about, step by step, just so I won't be doing just a full-fledged video and I miss out on anything. So I'm definitely going to be doing those things. If you're here for like the silk press and want to learn, that video will be coming up next in part 3. But in the meantime, y'all, I'm going to let you guys finish out this video will be doing more blowing out videos, because I know everybody's texture is different, and I'm gonna do girls with like 4C type hair, because it is completely different. Now my long girls with this type of texture, it's kind of easier, but my 4C and trying to get that hair to be completely straight during the blow drying process is a big difference. So I'm definitely going to give you guys more feel for that. So we're just going to call that next video like part 2.1 or point 2, and then we're going to keep it like that, and then I'll do like a more volume texture, more for like my women that have more gray hair, because that is a different way of blow drying too. So we'll have like point 2s, point 1s, point 3s for the blow drying videos, and these will be like different episodes. So I'm not gonna leave nobody out in this, because everybody is important. So, but in the meantime, y'all, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share, and give your girl some love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. One thing, guys, sorry, I knew I said bye, and I know you guys are tired of me talking, but I wanted you guys to see this part. So I did make sure her scalp was completely dry. So I'm going to ask her if she had any wet spots, any cool feeling. That still means that your scalp is still damped or wet. So you want to go back and blow dry your hair. You can use warm to high heat. It doesn't matter, as long as that hair is completely dry. And then if you still feel like your hair is still moist or still cool, take that blow dryer and turn it on cool, and that will give you a feel for what spots you're exactly feeling and what spots to focus on. That is another cool tip with the blow dryer. Now, the part that just went by super fast was just me putting mousse down on her hair. This is another tip that I missed out on, but that mousse also helps lay down the hair, and it also gives the hair a little bit more of like a flyaway. So if you have like flyaways, this is a good thing to use, but you want to make sure you comb that product in just on the edges, and when you tie it down, make sure you use a wrap. Please sit under dryer for 10 to 15 minutes and make sure that hair is completely dry when that mousse dries, because if it's still wet and you go in and flat iron, then you just messed with the whole process. But the reason why I do that is because sometimes my girlies cannot use edge controls, any wax, because it will revert their hair back. So I use the mousse to supplement out the edge controls and stuff. Now, if you just want a slick ponytail and you want your ponytail to like actually be laid down and flat, you can use mousse on your ponytails, brush it really good, and then use your edge controls. That's another trick for my girlies that like to wear those high ponytails, buns, anything. It's just more of like for my natural type of girls, like they like to wear their hair curly and they just want to be up in a little poof bun. That is another way how to get your ponytails very flat and bomb looking. But guys, that's all I wanted to say. I know I kind of messed up on that, but I'm a human being and I can make mistakes, so I'm definitely done talking now, so you guys can enjoy the rest, and I'll see you guys in the next part.
Motherfuckers ain't stopping me. Please, motherfuckers ain't stopping me.